Ding dong, the witch is dead! Arne Slot is gone! What a day, what a day. We just need a PSG win now. Arne Slot sacked by Liverpool. Well, it sounded like sacked. They never say the words, do they, really? But yeah, sounds like he has been sacked. Look, respect to Arne Slot. First and foremost, he won a Premier League title in the first season. Not many Premier League managers can say they've done that, so we can't go over the board and hating on Arne Slot. Is it time to move on? Absolutely. We saw in our Premier League awards, he did not get the award you want to win. Arne Slot was the winner of our barely managed award. It's very late from Liverpool. It's a weird timing of the decision. Like, sort of, I understand why, in terms of doing it now instead of last week. I think it made more sense to do it this week. Make last week about Mo and Robbo. But the week before that, or like the months before that, where Liverpool have been awful, why did he not get the boot then? That was your time. Like, to be honest with you, my gut was that Arne Slot should have been sacked in November. There was a 3-0 defeat to Nottingham Forest and a 4-1 defeat to PSV, both at Anfield in the same week. That was the point where, for me, it was like, he has to go. He has to go, blood. He has to go, blood.
He has to go, blood. He has to go, blood.
But it appears he is going today. Wow. He found out this morning, apparently. And it's very interesting, doing a little bit of research. Apparently one of the key deciding factors was Mo Salah's social media post. Because obviously all the players liked it, interacted with it. So they were clearly on the same wavelength. So, Mo Salah, lad. Want to come? Mo Salah could... Hey, have players ever U-turned after having like a farewell like that? Because, you know, hey. Because if what I'm hearing is true, we are getting heavy metal football back at Anfield with Andoni Iraola. Now, I love Iraola. I find Bournemouth the most exciting team to watch in the league. So I do love this as an appointment. If it is to happen. Obviously, there's been talk of Crystal Palace for Iraola, AC Milan, but Leverkusen. But they always felt like sideways, almost backward steps from Bournemouth, where he needs to be taking that level up, I feel. There is concerns over Iraola. Absolutely. His football, twice a week, is that possible? Obviously, Bournemouth have been playing once a week, and their football's amazing. It's high energy, it's pressing, it's exactly what Liverpool should be. But because of playing twice a week, could it become a bit of a problem? Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what Liverpool do in this window now. There's been talk of Wharton, Diamonde, Dumfries. I don't like the sound of that one. There's been all this talk of these players coming in, but obviously it felt like Arne Slot was staying. And it sort of felt like he was going to stay. I think this has been a very last-minute decision by the club. Spurred on a little bit by the players showing signs of discontent. I feel if Salah hadn't done what he did, I don't think we are in this position now with Arne Slot leaving. So Liverpool to play Iraola football, which suits a lot of the Liverpool squad, I would say. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't suit everyone. The midfield, it may not be ideal for. Liverpool are going to need new midfielders. They're going to need midfielders with legs. I love Alexis McAllister. I think he's great. Not this year, but in previous years, Alexis McAllister has been brilliant for Liverpool. Not this season, he's been a bit rubbish. But he can't play Iraola football, can he? He ain't got the legs for that. So, be interesting where Liverpool go. Alexander Isak in the system, how will that work? Florian Wirtz. It'll be interesting, because I feel, he'll probably go with like a 4-3-3, a 4-2-3-1, something like that. Liverpool need a DM. I've said this for quite a while. Liverpool desperately need a DM. If Liverpool can get a DM to be paired with probably Ryan Gravenberch in like a double pivot, then you could give Florian Wirtz to freedom. I feel the system could work. It could definitely work. Liverpool, it's going to be hard next year in terms of defensively, because talks are saying, or rumours are saying, sorry, there is no centre-back coming in to replace Ibukanai. Obviously, they signed Jeremy Jacquet in January, and he is to come in, but putting a lot of pressure on Jacquet and Leone, who are both coming back from injury and are both very young. So that'll be an interesting one. But in my head, I can see the Liverpool team next season being something along the lines of Alisson. Talk of Denzel Dumfries. I don't want Denzel Dumfries. I don't like him. I
Ricardo, ¿vale? Que sí es muy pesado.
don't think he's very good. For right back, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't actually end up buying one. I feel they may look to stick with Jeremy Frimpong. 2 centre-backs, it will obviously be Van Dijk, and then a mixture of Leone and Jacquet. I feel Jacquet's probably more ready than Leone. Liverpool have planned for this two, of Jacquet and Leone to be the pairing. That's fairly obvious. Leone looks like Superman, by the way. Have you seen how built he is? Oh my days, I was sat there in awe. Oh my god, he's tall as well, you know. Proper tall. I saw a video of him walking into Anfield. I was just like, whoa, who have we signed? So yeah, that'll be interesting. Left back, Kirkes. Midfield, Wharton. I think Adam Wharton is going to go to Liverpool. Ryan Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai. It's weird with Szoboszlai, right? He's obviously a good player. I just struggle to warm to him. I don't know what it is. It's hard to warm to a player like Dominic Szoboszlai. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way he sort of like acted with the away fans and all that sort of stuff. But I don't really feel that connection with Dominic Szoboszlai. It's weird. My gut tells me Dominic Szoboszlai will be the next Liverpool player to leave on a free transfer. A lot of Liverpool players leave on free transfers. It's not good from the club. And I feel it is going to happen again with Dominic Szoboszlai to Real Madrid. I can feel it coming. Florian Wirtz. Build the team around Florian Wirtz. If I'm Antonio Raiola, I'm building a team around Florian Wirtz. He's so good. Ridiculous. Then you'd have Diamonde, I'd imagine, on the right. Long term, I think they'll want Rio and Gamoa on the left wing. And obviously, it's weird because you've got Hugo Ekitike as well, injured. So Cody Gakpo may have to fill in on left. I imagine they'll probably get a winger. Ideally, they want like a winger who can play as a forward, I reckon. You know, like a hybrid player. Luis Diaz would have been ideal, but obviously he left. That was the correct decision, by the way. Let's not go back on that one because he's doing all right in Germany, okay? It's Germany. And he hasn't been improved by Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have absolutely elevated his game because Vincent Kompany's a good coach. But Luis Diaz wanted to leave, and what was the offer? 70 million, was it? Something like that? Absolute no-brainer, right? I kind of he's like up front, obviously, for Liverpool. Long term, I don't know what Liverpool are going to do, though, because they've got Rio and Gamoa, but then they've also got Hugo Ekitike and Alexander Isak. It's weird. I don't know what they're going to do. Could Ekitike play on the right? I don't know. Maybe the second striker? I don't know. It's a weird one. So yeah, Liverpool this summer, they're going to need to spend big. Raiola coming in is massive. And I mean massive.
And do you know what else is massive?
Crazy how much things can change in a few days in football. I've got a video coming out soon that I've already filmed. I filmed it like yesterday or the day before, something like that. That is predicting what was going to happen in the summer transfer window. And I spoke about Liverpool's transfer window. And I said that no matter what would happen, it would be a negative thing because Arne Slot would still be in charge, and now he's gone. So that whole point is basically just voided. Let me know who you believe what Liverpool will sign. Who do you think... Will Raiola be a success? If it is Raiola, that's what it sounds like. A fairly straightforward appointment. Richard Hughes worked with him before. Fairly get that done nice and quickly. And there we have it. Anyway, if you have enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share the video with all your friends and family. That'd be super appreciated. And have a lovely day. The sun is shining. Arsenal losing the Champions League final. What more is there to say? In a bit. Peace.